Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. It's episode number 73 on this fine Wednesday. Hope you guys are all doing all right, getting through the week okay, and yeah, just, working hard as you work towards the weekend. If you do enjoy today's episode, do me a huge favor at the start of the episode and smash the thumbs up on the episode. I've just said episode about 4 or 5 times in the first 15 seconds. Apologies for that, but I'm going for 5,000 likes on this video. And of course, if you are new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe. So I built this team yesterday, didn't I? Put this one together. Oddly enough, we've somehow managed to drop Alphonso Davies, Foden, and also Mahrez. But it is for the cause of trying to have fun. Trying to use these players which I'm actually pretty interested in and that I've worked for via little objectives. And like I said to you yesterday, we will most definitely try them out today. I'm going to play like 3 games of Rivals at the start of the episode. His 3-letter name is Pie, but, unfortunately I'm not playing Pie Face. Would be nice. Although, I don't know. Would I beat Pie Face in a game of FIFA? Let me know. What do you think? Anyway, yeah, I go 1-0 up, and Neres gets a goal on his debut. Messi just doing some great things with the ball. And to be fair to Openda, just kept holding that run and made a good little dart into the box and finished it nicely. So a goal on his debut, a goal on Neres' debut. I can't really ask for much more than that. Now, I tried something fancy there with Neres. We got a corner from it, and this is what Fellaini can bring. He is such a huge presence in the box that I might not even need to think about the Lasty corner technique or whoever you think made it up or whatever. That corner technique that we're all used to seeing. Yeah, so I might not even necessarily need that anymore, which would be a good thing. But a great interception from Fellaini. Openda knocks it through to Neres. Neres out to Mahrez. Mahrez back in. Oh, this man. I'm going to really enjoy this card. I just know it. And we end up getting a 4-1 victory in our first Rivals game, or actually our first online game for a couple days. Actually, no, because I've been doing the objective stuff in the background. But yeah, I've been doing that, haven't I? So I don't even know what I'm talking about. But into the next one. Neon Rockets was this guy's team name. He had a lot of French players, including the latest version of Nkunku. Verratti ends up getting the ball to Openda. Quite good agility and balance to sort of keep that ball, although eventually falls over. But we get it out wide to Messi, and I can score that green time finesse. We know Messi's absolutely got that in his locker. And being out at that wide cam situation might mean that he can do that shot more often. Because when he's up at striker, you're almost like playing the ball through to him, whereas if he's at cam, he's the guy you can pass back to who can then whip it round. So that might be a good thing. Messi through to Openda. You can see that for some reason in this match, I started getting the little like ping bars happening. Foden with a beautiful shot. I brought him on, and yeah, I think I'd put Messi up front after. I can't remember exactly what I'd done, but I ended up getting the goal with Messi. He was just there for the rebound. But yeah, I was getting some ping, some poor connection. Maybe I might have been downloading Forza on a different Xbox in my bedroom, so maybe it was something to do with that. I can't remember, but anyway, it's not great when those little yellow and red bars pop up at the top of your screen. Unfortunately for me, this guy turned the game around and beat me 3-2. He was good though, and there's no real complaints. Way more possession than me, way more XG than me. It was a tough one to take at the time, just simply because I was 2-1 up, but at the end of the day, it's just Rivals, right? So I'll play another game and hopefully win it. And I come up against this. Surely that is someone that's gone into the wrong game mode. Like they're trying to play the objective game mode and they've ended up going into Rivals. I'm not going to complain because that is probably a weaker side than his main team. But Openda goes down the wing, ends up falling somehow to Neres, and we end up getting the goal. And I thought he was going to quit there at 1-0, but it was actually me that cued the pause to get Litmanen off as soon as possible. And I've been, as you can see, I've been bringing Mahrez on, sometimes Foden. I've actually just been changing it up, really. Like I've now got options, which is a really cool thing. And yeah, we end up getting another goal there, this time Openda, and from 2-0 up here, I'm pretty sure this guy plays on for a little bit, and then realises that he's probably not going to be super successful in the second half, and eventually just ends up quitting, I do believe. Yeah, he knocks the ball out of play, and then he's like, yeah, I'll see you later, I'm gone. So a couple of wins in Rivals. I still need to get a couple, but I'll either do them off camera or you'll see them in tomorrow's episode or something. But yeah, I still need a couple, I think, to reach Division 2. But 2 more wins needed in order to get up to the 7 wins for the best rewards this week. But that one took me over the 2,000 Rivals points. So I can now play the playoffs, which is brilliant. And apparently 6 entries remaining. I wonder if I get an extra one this season, because I sort of banked one at the end of the last season, and whether that's going to eventually build up to quite a lot of entries remaining. I hope so. I guess we'll see over the next 1 or 2 seasons time, right? But yeah, this squad, I've been enjoying it. I'm not going to lie, it's quite cool, and I just think some of the players are a little bit more out there that you wouldn't necessarily see in everyone's team, so that's a nice thing. And it's really, like, having a team like that is really my secret to not losing coins. It is simply just a case of, if I spend money on a player and then go into the weekend league or keep that player for more than a week, I can pretty much guarantee I'll lose like 20% of his value, if not more. So my super easy secret to not losing coins is to, if you've got a potential untradeable squad with maybe 1 or 2 tradable players in it, if you need it for chemistry reasons, or, you know, to make sure you got a good goalkeeper or something like that, then yeah, that is the way to go. Honestly, trying to keep as many coins as possible. The amount of times I see people on Twitter be like, yeah, you know what, I missed the weekend league this week, so I sold my team. And actually, the players have all gone down so much, but I could buy them back for cheaper. And it's like I didn't need to do the weekend league because the players are 100k cheaper in total. And that would literally be what I would have made anyway. Sorry, I nearly knocked a drink over there. That's why. Super Spider-Man-like reactions to make sure I don't drop it. But yeah, so it seems like the best way to just not lose your coins on this game is to just simply don't use them for anything. You know that I spend my coins on SBCs quite a lot. Because once I've got that player, I can no longer lose any more coins on that player. But yeah, if you're someone that's good at trading, then you could let me know a couple of tips down below. But my biggest secret is to simply try and hoard the coins for as long as you can. And then if something comes along that you really, really want, like a really good SBC, or a player is out in packs and has like a price that you can afford him for, then maybe you could just go ahead and send it, right? And spend it, I guess. But yeah, that is Lasty's secret to not losing coins. Just don't spend them and try and leave them there dormant for a week or 2, and they'll be worth more than what they were the week before. But we start our little Liga NOS journey. Well, we started it yesterday because I did the Uribe objective. Got him done, the online one. And then it came to the point where it was Tuesday, and I was like, I haven't done the 10 squad battles matches for the other Liga NOS players. And I know that later on tonight, Tuesday night, we're going to get the EFL players. I saw the clubs tweeting out the player cards throughout the day. So it's like, I need to get these squad battles done, because if I like the look of the championship players, I'm going to want to get them. If not, and if I'm not too bothered with them, then I'll be all right. You know, I'll just leave it at that. Because we've played quite a lot of squad battles and live foot friendlies the last few days, so I'm pretty much set with the players and teams that I've got going on here. But yeah, it's also fairly fun to get that stuff done. So I'll potentially unlock the championship stuff as well. I had a 50k pack from completing, I think it was 50 squad battles wins or something. I haven't played too much squad battles this year, so I've only just reached that. We didn't get a walkout. We got Ilicic, who was a duplicate. Luckily, the other one was tradable. Otherwise, that would have been a little bit annoying. But yeah, as I essentially just sort of like upgrade my players, as I unlock a player, I will put the new version into the squad, take the other player out, and go from there. So I eventually, whilst watching, I was watching the All or Nothing on Amazon Prime, Dallas Cowboys, the NFL stuff. That is so interesting. As someone which hardly doesn't know really anything about NFL, I found it incredibly good to watch. So if you haven't ever watched one of those All or Nothings, I recommend it highly, because that got me through 10 games of squad battles. A few episodes of that did for sure. So yeah, that was a good watch. Actually, if you have any like Netflix or Amazon Prime Video or whatever suggestions for something cool that you've watched recently, I'd love to know down below, because I'm always looking for something whilst I'm grinding out squad battles. I know so many of you that tweet me saying I'm watching your video whilst doing the objectives, and that's great. I'm not going to sit there and watch my own videos, am I? It's a bit... I made it. I remember what I said, so you know, I'm not going to watch my own stuff, but it'd be cool to have some cool suggestions for like Netflix and whatnot. I'd appreciate it. So, Squad Foundations Liga NOS complete. All 4 players are now in the club. I mean, I guess there's 5, but I'm not going to do the SBC for the big French striker whose name I can't remember. Bamza? I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm not going to do him. But welcome Rafa, and welcome, I can't remember the Portuguese defenders' names. I've literally already forgotten them. Rafa Suarez, the left back, and Gonzalo something for the centre back. I can't remember. But pretty good stats on all of the players, to be fair. I think they're a little bit less exciting than the Eredivisie ones, but still super usable and a great option if you are going to try the lasty secret method of not losing coins, aka keeping all of your money dormant. Then getting these players unlocked is a fantastic way to have actual kind of good usable players in your squad that you could use for playoffs or rivals or champs. And you'll see here that I'm going to actually adjust the team to basically fit in all of the Squad Foundations players so far that I've got, as well as just like a couple of chemistry players like Litmanen and I think Jesus Corona. So yeah, this was obviously the squad that I had. And this is the squad that I could put together. It could also be in a 4-4-2. I don't quite know why I've still got it in the 4-2-4. But I could put this together and keep Fellaini there. But I was like, you know what? That dips Neres down in chem and the striker. So if I put Litmanen in, change this to this 4-4-2 starting formation right here, 9 out of the 11 players are Squad Foundations, with just Yari Litmanen, who I can bring off, getting chem for the team, and then Jesus Corona, who I packed untradeable. So we've got him in the team. So as you can see, this particular squad actually looks very, very usable, kind of meta, with 1 player on 8 and 2 players on 7 chem. I can't complain with this. This is a great looking squad, and I could have literally started Ultimate Team a couple of days ago and put this together simply by grinding out, 7 players from that league and then doing the squad battles, doing the online objectives for it. Yeah, maybe you wouldn't have been able to afford $250,000 worth of David Neres, but I could have put a squad like this together if I just started Ultimate Team. So really, with this stuff out, there's no real excuses for you to have a terrible team anymore, because you most certainly, with a little bit of time, 1 to 2 hours for the online objectives, and then it's like 2 or 3 hours for the 10 games of squad battles, to actually get yourself 4 very good players from a certain league who all link together quite nicely and stuff. So that is they're fantastic. I can't recommend them enough, in all honesty. So this right here is the tactics for the most used formation of mine, my current 4-2-2. Wanted to show you how I'm going to line up with this squad if this was to be like a main squad that I use. Of course, I have Mahrez, I have Foden, I have Messi, I have Verratti, all of those players that are untradeable anyway, so I could just be using them. I don't have to use the Squad Foundations players to save my money, but I just thought it'd be cool to put this together and potentially even run it in a couple of rivals games, either off camera or in tomorrow's video, just to see how it plays out. Is someone like Rafa actually a bit of a gem on this game and pretty good? So this is how it's going to go in game. Straight away, I'm going to bring Fonzie on in a CDM role because he's super versatile. bring Littmanen off. And then in the second half, if I need a little bit more firepower, off comes Rafa for Leo Messi. And then probably Openda would come off because I quite like Corona just staying on all the time. And then we could, maybe put the Foden Messi strike force together like we used in the last weekend league. And then have 2 5-star skillers down in the cam roles, just being nice and versatile and super skillful and difficult to defend for my opponents. So get these done. That's really the main. There's 2 outcomes to this video. 1, get these done. 2, these are great because they help you with the lastly secret trading method of not spending your coins, and eventually they'll just be worth more because all of the meta players are coming down in price, especially if Black Friday does hit and we get loads of lightning rounds and stuff. My recommendation, or what I'm going to do, is stay as liquid as possible so that I can maybe snap in on a bargain for a good hero or a good icon if they come up cheap. But you never know. Me saying that right now probably means that everything's just going to skyrocket up, and that's going to be that's just going to be me losing money again, no doubt about it. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't take the FIFA financial trading advice from me. That's for sure. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for the episode for today. We now have another pretty cool team with 9 Squad Foundations players in the starting 11. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, smash the thumbs up button. I'm talking 5,000 likes on this episode. Absolutely love to see that. So thank you for your ongoing support. Subscribe as well to the channel if you're new. Thank you for that. And of course, you can find my Twitter and Instagram down below. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Take it easy, stay safe and healthy, and I'll be back tomorrow for yet another episode. Peace.